Good morning, my dear students of class 10. So you have one more theorem, that is factor theorem. So you must be aware of the term factor as you have already read in class 4 or maybe in class 3 also. So what we have known is, suppose 8 is a number and let us take another number 2. If we divide 2 with 8 in this way, so 2 fours are 8, it becomes 0. The remainder is 0. Then we say is 2 is the factor of 8. In the same way, we can consider 8, think it as a function of x, f of x. Let us consider 2, think it as a function of something of g of x. And finally, remainder we are getting 0. So in terms of function, now we are going to learn that if any function f of x, a function is there f of x, it gets divided with another function, let us say g of x, where g of x is, you can say in terms of x minus alpha, where alpha is any real number. So when f of x gets divided with g of x, we get certain quotient. So let us take as q of x, and if the remainder becomes 0, so if you can write down here like this, g of x when it gets divided with, when g of x divides f of x and the quotient becomes q of x, whereas remainder is equals to 0, then we say that g of x is a factor of f of x. In such case, then we must have f of x minus 2 must be equals to 0. Sorry. X minus alpha is a factor of this, therefore f of alpha must be equals to 0. This is the only conditions for the factor theorem. Let us go with one example. The given question is 2x cube plus 3x square minus 9x minus 10. So you have to factorize it, which has already occurred in 2018 with the help of factor theorem. So at first we will take f of x be this. Then this is the constant term. Then first we have to find out the factors of this constant term. So you write down here factors of minus 10. So factors of minus 10 is minus 1, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 5, 5, 10, minus 10. So out of this you can get the value of the one of the root from this by putting the values f of minus 1. So you write down here hit and try method. Since we have taken this function as f of x, then first we go with f of minus 1. Now f of minus 1, so this becomes minus 1 whole cube, that is minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. This becomes plus 3, this becomes plus 9, and this becomes minus 10. So minus 2, minus 10, minus 12, 9 plus 3 is 12. So this becomes 0. So f of minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, one of the factors should be of f of x. Since this polynomial of f of x is of degree 3, so more 2 roots we are going to get it. Now we will divide x plus 1 and this. So I will make you to learn how to divide also. So be careful while learning this division. At first you have to see here we have to always see the sign of x. Here the sign of x is plus, here it is plus. So plus plus it becomes plus, write down here plus. The coefficient is 1, 1 into goes 2 times. Here the power of x is 1, the power of x cube is 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So write down here x to the power of 2. So this is one of the question which we have got it. Now multiply this with this total. So what we get here? We get here 2x cube plus 2x square. then do it here minus, this becomes minus, this becomes minus. This 2 gets cancelled off and this becomes x square minus, bring down all these 3 numbers downward. Now from here again we are going to see here it is plus, here it is plus, plus makes a plus, then here it is 1, here it is 1, so write down here 1, here the power is 1, here the power is 2, so 2 minus 1 is 1, so write down here x. Now with this 1x multiply this, so we get here x square plus 1x. Again do subtraction, this becomes minus, this becomes minus, so this gets cancelled off, this becomes minus 10x minus 10. Now again this is positive, this is negative, so it becomes negative. Here 1, here 10, goes 10 times. Here x power 1 is, and the power of x is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, so answer is 1 only. So now multiply this with this, we get so remainder is 0. So finally we get, this is the remainder we are getting 0, and here we are, after dividing, we are getting 2x square plus 1 x minus 10. So in the previous one we had this one as, so fx is equal to, we can write in this, can be written as in terms of this, then finding out the middle term, we got the middle term minus 4x plus 5, then doing the same process and then factorizing, the final answer will be this. In this way you can get full marks.